Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. 21 Trinidad and Tobago citizens are in US custody, set to be deported back home to Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, remember several months ago, after the election of Donald Trump, starting in January when he was sworn into office, he signed a number of executive orders, one of which is mass deportation, and there was a list circulating of how many Caribbean countries and the amount of citizens that will be deported. Well, the United States has a list and they're acting on their list. So far, they would have caught 21 citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Well, more than 21, but currently they have 21 in US custody right now and pending deportation. So they will be sent on a plane back to Trinidad and Tobago. Remember, Donald Trump came up with a plan to ask citizens to self-deport. I did a video on it, and if they self-deport, they will be given $1,000 and a free plane ticket back home. Well, and Donald Trump would have said, if you're caught, you will lose everything and sent back home with nothing. And they reserve the right to do anything they want to you. They reserve the right to keep you in custody for however long they want to and send you anywhere. So let's hope these 21 citizens that they have now in US custody will be deported back to Trinidad and Tobago. And if they have not self-deported themselves or turned in themselves to be deported, then the United States of America reserve the right to do anything they want to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, the 21 citizens currently in US custody. And this news of 21 Trinidad and Tobago citizens who are currently in US custody was carried by the Jamaican Observer, my friends, and it's headlined in the Jamaican Observer here, and it says 21 Trinidad nationals in US custody to be repatriated. That means deported. And this news was also carried by the Port of Spain Trinidad CMC, which reads, the Ministry of Homeland Security has confirmed that 21 Trinidad and Tobago nationals currently in the custody of the United States Immigration and Custody Enforcement ICE agency will be returned to the Twin Island Republic. In a statement issued on Saturday, which was yesterday, the ministry said it had received a formal request for the return of the 17 men and 4 women. Wow. It's a lot of men compared to a lot of women. 17 men and 4 women. The Ministry of Trinidad and Tobago would have confirmed that they received formal requests for the return of 17 men and 4 women. ICE has asked the Trinidad and Tobago government to facilitate the arrival via a charter flight tentatively scheduled for Friday, May 23rd. That is next week, Friday. They should be arriving in Trinidad and Tobago via a chartered flight. This is a quote here. This quote is coming from, where is it coming from? This is a quote here. I'm going to read this quote and let you know where it's from. And I quote, the government of Trinidad and Tobago is reviewing the manifest and itinerary provided and is currently in communication with ICE to ensure that all protocols, documentation, and logistical requirements are not in accordance with local and international immigration standards. This is what the Trinidad and Tobago officials would have said, the Ministry of, I guess, Immigration and Border Security. The Ministry of Homeland Security and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and CARICOM Affairs continue to work closely with the U.S. authorities to ensure the safe and dignified return of all Trinidad and Tobago nationals. The ministry also reaffirms its commitment to upholding international obligations while maintaining the integrity of the national immigration process. My friends, this is no joke. The United States of America is following up with its promise of deporting all citizens of the Caribbean, of Africa, of any other country that is in the United States of America without papers, which means they are living and working in the United States of America illegally. And this 21 Trinidad and Tobago citizens is just a small amount of nationals of various countries that are currently being deported every day from the United States of America. This is a new time, a new immigration policy in the United States of America. So I'm urging our citizens of the Caribbean and Africa to be smart. If you're in the United States of America illegally at this time, start transferring all of your money back home. Keep all of your money or most of your money in a bank account at home, and all of your assets. Try, if you have assets in the US and you're illegal, try to sell those assets right now, so that if you're caught, if you want to take the chance and you're caught and ICE deport you, you would have not lost anything. These dogs are running around, man. I'm happy to be back outside, and so are the dogs. You see them running around and having some fun. My friends, let me know what you think about this topic. Comment your thoughts and opinion on this topic today of the 21 citizens of Trinidad and Tobago that are in US custody pending deportation, which is set to arrive in the Twin Islands state of Trinidad and Tobago next week, Friday, by chartered flight, according to the US Border and Immigration officials. Like this video if you're watching for the first time. If you're coming back and you're used to watching my videos, please like the video. By liking the video, more people will see this video and share them with all your friends and family. And most importantly, comment your thoughts and opinion on what you think about this topic of the US mass deportation policy and the 21 citizens of Trinidad and Tobago that are in US custody pending deportation. Let me know where you're watching from. Right now I'm watching from the Caribbean. I call it the Caribbean African diaspora. The mission of my channel is to bridge the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. The African continent is the 54 African countries. The African diaspora includes the Caribbean nation islands, African Americans, Afro-Canadians, Afro-British, Afro-Europeans, Afro-Colombians, Afro-Brazilians, and also those countries who have Africans in South America. My mission is to bridge that gap between our motherland and its diaspora. To support this journey, you can join the channel and become a channel member. The link is here in this description box. Click the link and sign up to become a channel member to help to support this very important journey of bridging the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. You can also support this journey by giving this video a like, a thumbs up, comment your thoughts and opinion. Let's have a wonderful interactive conversation, and to share it with like-minded people who are interested in bridging the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. My name is Beyond. This is Beyond Uncut, and every day I aim to bring to you breaking news that affect the African continent and the African diaspora. Yesterday I did a video inside. It's a rainy day today. Well, not, it's an overcast day. The rain hasn't been falling today as much as yesterday, but it's a very rainy time in the Caribbean. The seasons are changing. You're getting a lot more rains more often, which is good for nature and good for agriculture. But the rain has eased up, and I'm outside again bringing to you breaking news that affect the African continent and the African diaspora. I also have a travel channel called Beyond Travel. The link is in this description box. Click that link and go on over and subscribe to that channel as well. And I would like to thank all my channel members for continuing to support this important journey of bridging the gap between Africans worldwide, whether you're on the continent or in the diaspora. Remember, we are one people separated by a brutal white European transatlantic slave trade and colonialism. But we are coming back together as one, my friends. I have big plans for the future, which I will keep you updated. When I said the mission of this channel is to bridge the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora, I'm very serious, and I'm not gonna just sit here on video and talk. I'm gonna do action as well, while I'll continue to bring to you the news that affect our people. I'm gonna be doing action on the ground here in my homeland, and that action, I will let you know in the near future exactly what I will be doing. But it's an action that will affect the country itself, my friends. Serious business. And I want you to continue to follow me on my journey as I keep you updated, as we continue to bridge the gap together and we continue to change the dynamics in the Caribbean. Whether we change governments, whether we change policies, we need to have a better home, and we need significant changes. We cannot continue as is. It is time for our people to come together and work together as one. And I will play my part in that, and I will lead by example, my friends. Thank you for watching this video today. My name is Beyond. This is Beyond Uncut, and of course I will see you again tomorrow in the next video. But before I go, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in supporting the journey as well. If you haven't liked the video, like this video on your way out. If you haven't shared it, consider sharing the video. But if you don't want to share it, make sure to like the video and you're subscribed to the channel. And please comment your thoughts and opinion. Let me know where you're watching from, and let me know what you think about this topic. Let me know what you think about bridging the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. And feel free to say anything that is on your mind. This channel is an open channel for our people to communicate. Again, I say thank you for coming back today, and thank you for watching all of my videos that I post every day, and I appreciate all your support. My name is Beyond. This is Beyond Uncut. I will surely see you again tomorrow in the next video. Much love, and bye-bye.